Well, I obviously didn't know that scraping was the CPU light part of my application. I guess in order to understand my bottlenecks, I would also need some kind of monitoring. I would need to be able to analyze the parts that are actually heavy, I guess, in my application. Would it be correct to say that before even thinking about scaling, I should be able to monitor my particular application?
It depends, again, because you had a tool that you used to monitor your CPU usage, the HTOP. It already qualifies to be as a monitoring tool. It is not a particularly well chosen tool for this particular case because you have to do it manually. You do not have any notification that would inform you that your CPU load is going to the ceiling, and you have to do it manually. So this manual process detaches you from the real-time situation that might be happening when you're asleep, and that is would not be enough if you want to provide a good service for the clients. For that, yes, for the automated responses, for the automated notification and alerts and the morning call that you are so happy to take would require additional tools.
Any tools that come to your mind, something basic enough that would suit for like my particular small use case where I'm only getting started. I have this little service that's just doing 10 requests per second, tops.
There is a particular specialized tool for that. It is quite simple to set up and it scrapes, well, it again scrapes, but it scrapes the data from your machine. It handles and monitors your CPU usage, your hard drive disk space, network load, and other system component resources. It is called a Prometheus. Combined with a node exporter and alert manager, those are all in the ecosystem of the Prometheus. You can ask the alert manager to send you an email, for example.
Cool.
So that would be enough for your use case, and it scales very well up to the quite a large scale. And we are using it in our production as well.
So it's not just for small applications,
yes.
It works for big ones as well.
Yes. There is a limit of how much data one Prometheus instance can handle, but it can also be federated so that it could be comprised of multiple servers, and that way you can scale even more. But your suggestion that monitoring would be the first thing that you would need before scaling is a good one. But not necessarily the requirement for the scaling, because in the first instance you had only one process, only one machine that you are currently monitoring, which you can do by setting up some monitor on your screen, on your wall in the office, and then react to the changes in the graphs there, and HTOP would be enough for that use case. But once you're start scaling, meaning that you are putting more resources into this, you might be able to manage all the amount of work and the resource management part only through automated tools.
Okay.